Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, today we're going to jump into what happened to Fred, what's the deal with Harry Kane's situation, and other outgoings if we have when it comes to our Man United. Guys, my name is Luther. I'm super excited you're back here to get your updates when it comes to our Manchester United. That being said, that out of the way, let's jump into the news, right? So the main news today, yesterday we did report, or everybody was rejoicing. We heard that West Ham had accepted that 30 million bid from us. We accepted the 30 million. And, from yesterday, we were waiting for the official, from the man himself, Fabrizio Romano, the here we go. We haven't got it yet. Why is that? Well, we accepted the transfer fee, 30 million. So now there have been discussions, Man United, Maguire, and West Ham, basically to personal terms, right? And also another thing is with Maguire's salary, right? With the way at United, we were paying him at close to 200,000 a week. There's no way he's gonna get that at West Ham, right? So what are we doing? Because he still had remaining contract with us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, look, you can go to West Ham. West Ham is gonna pay him at close to 100,000 a week, right? So it's a drastic drop in his salary. But what United is gonna do is we're gonna give him like a severance, like here you go, thank you so much, close to 10 million pounds, right? That way, even though his salary, once he joins, is gonna drop, at least he will have the 10 million to top him up. That way, he can maintain his humble, living standards, because, 200,000, if you're used to be getting 200,000 a week, all of a sudden you're getting one, it's be drastic. So United is going to give him that close to 10 million or a little bit less. That way he can move on. He can stay comfortable. He can agree on the deal, right? So once that is finalized, and it looks like we're going to get that finalized by this weekend, then I'm sure Fabrizio Romano will give us our much anticipated, awaited, here we go. All right, so that's the deal when it comes to Maguire. Other news, I'm seeing reports that we finally got another outgoing when it comes to our pastor. Pastor is like, the guy, that's Fred. So Fred is finally, he had agreed with the move to Fenerbahce, when the deal is worth 15 million, including add-ons, which is good to see that we were able to complete that deal. So Fred, he will be going to Fenerbahce to do his medical and complete the move, which is good to see. Good to see, because we are finally getting some players out. Other news, I'm seeing that we also got another player out in Kovar, the goalkeeper. The young goalkeeper, he's gonna be we sold him to Bayer Leverkusen, and I think with him, I'm trying to check here the fee. I think close to 9 million. We sold him to Bayer Leverkusen. Now with him, we did a really good deal because we sold him, and we also inserted a buyback clause on there. And also the first refusal, meaning that okay, he's gonna go out there. Obviously, Ten Hag likes this kid, what he can do. He's still young, so he's going to go to Bayer Leverkusen. Come next season or a couple of seasons, he blows up to be the next big thing. We have an ability to go in there and say, we want to buy him back, all right, to be maybe Onana's number 2, or maybe a couple of seasons Onana flops and this kid, he's blowing up. We can buy him. I think the buyback clause is about 7 or 8 million, nothing. It's an amount that we can afford, right? So so we can buy him back and he can come back to us, which is really good, because we are securing those talents. Like with him, I think we also did something with to Utrecht. We also did like a buyback clause, meaning that hey, when you go there, yes, we're selling you, but if you go perform wonders, we want to be able to buy you back to come back and do the same here at Man United. Now let's see who else do we have when it comes to outgoing. Let's see, I think outgoing, I did see something yesterday, I cannot find it right now. I think also Eric Bailly there's no really point of talking about Eric Bailly leaving because we're not getting any money from him because it's going to be a free transfer. So Eric Bailly could also be out of the door. And another outgoing, actually, we see that this is Donny van de Beek. Donny van de Beek deal. Now with Donny van de Beek, him leaving is actually not a full sale, which is kind of, not a good move for Man United because, ideally we want players to, we want to get money from them. So with Donny van de Beek leaving, it looks like it's going to be it's a loan. It's a loan move. So I don't know why we're trying to do a loan for him to leave, but I guess, we for some reason maybe we couldn't agree a deal for him, to leave. So far with, for example, like Fred leaving, maybe we can get another with the money. Once the money comes in from Maguire, for example, maybe I don't know when the check gets cashed, but when the money comes in from Maguire, then the next target priority that United is going to do is they're going to try to obviously to replace Maguire, which we did report yesterday. They needed the three top targets, which was Tadibo, Tapsoba, and Pavard. Right? Yesterday there were links to saying that Pavard was the kind of higher on the priority list, but today I'm looking at the news. It's saying that Todibo is still high on the priority list to replace Maguire. Right? Now, if we, so once Maguire is finalized, Fred is finalized, then we can look to replace Maguire with Todibo maybe or Pavard. Either one, to me, they will both do the trick, but Todibo is younger, he's more mobile, he's good tracking back, because that could also be a big issue. Pavard, he's a good attacker, can play on the right side, right full back, and also center defender, but when he can advance the ball very well, but when it comes to tracking back, it becomes an issue. So that's kind of one of his some of his faults. So maybe in this case, Todibo may kind of pick him like a little bit like saying, hey, Todibo is more suited for Ten Hag's way of playing. So we'll see. And Tapsoba, I haven't done a deep dive on him to see what he offers, but Tapsoba is also a young defender, and it looks like Ten Hag also rates him. So we'll see what's going to happen to that, right? Another news, of course, I think today is people were talking about the whole Harry Kane situation, right? We saw Harry Kane, Tottenham agreed a deal for like 100 million to sell Harry Kane to Bayern Munich. During the day, we were seeing reports that, hey, there was been another team. So they agreed the deal to sell Harry Kane to Tottenham, but Harry Kane had not, signed off saying, okay, definitely I'm going to go. Because there were reports that, there's another team that came in last minute, say, hey, Harry Kane, just see if you can ride out your contract until next season, and then, next season we'll pay you crazy money. Because imagine if he was to ride his contract till next season, then you don't pay that transfer fee, so you can offer him a bigger chunk of the salary. And rumors were United were the ones who kind of, reached out to him and said, hey man, listen, we want to bid for you. You are Ten Hag's number one target, and we know that you want to stay in the Premier League. So, play hardball with Daniel Levy and stay. And then we'll come for you next summer, next transfer window. Which will be summer. Not transfer window is January, but it will be summer. So, I don't think that worked, because I'm also seeing it right before I jumped on here. I see that Harry Kane is set to do his medical, I think tomorrow or something with Bayern. So it looks like Harry Kane probably has agreed to move. But anyway, it's so good. We have Rasmus Højlund. Talking about Rasmus Højlund, we saw reports that he had the injury that he had. Apparently there were some scans done on his back, and there were reports out there that, well, the injury doesn't look too good. The injury may not allow him to play twice a week. 2 times a week, at United, because of that injury in his back. It may worsen, so he could only play probably one game. But again, after reading further, I'm seeing that that information is not accurate. It's an injury that he has on his back, but it will heal with time. So Ten Hag has been taking it easy for him, right? He has been practicing by himself without the first team. So hopefully he will, slowly progress and get better at being able to, to play some games for us, right? And also we saw news that Anthony Martial is back training with the first team. So I don't know if we're going to be able to see him come on Monday against Wolves. Who knows? But again, with him, before you know, you can say, hey, he's hurt again. But on a positive note is I see that Inter Milan is looking to sign Anthony Martial. So if Inter Milan come for him, United is going to listen to the offer and we can probably offload him. So you know what? Stay tuned on this because as news breaks, I will definitely update you guys. Guys, that is all I have for you. I appreciate you being here. Do me a favor if you like this show so far, share the video with your friends, WhatsApp, Twitter, you name it, just share it. That way everybody can enjoy it. And also, as you're rolling out, smash that like, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you do not miss any new videos coming out of this channel. Thank you so much, guys. Peace out.